So I'm brunching up in Palos Verdes, Terranea Resort. It's beautiful. But you've got to go into brunch with a game plan. It's all about timing and rhythm. You can't get sped up or else you'll eat too quick and it's a disaster. You've got to execute. You've got to be willing to call an audible and you got to prepare. Jen, my wife, actually researched white wine before she got to brunch and made a quick, efficient decision because we only had an hour and a half. And I was proud of her because in pressure situations, things unravel. Like Sam Darnold against the Rams. 4 INTs, big man.
God. He was like your bottomless mimosa in Hoboken, New Jersey. Like as soon as you set it down, boom, there's another one. Just interception after interception after interception. I was going to give you brunch advice. Can I revert back to brunch advice?
Go right to the brunch advice.
Always start with like a sweet because you come in hungry, right? So like a cinnamon roll or something, whatever they have. And obviously, Sam Darnold did not do that last game. Can I give you my assessment of what happened? Sean McVay's a darn good coach. Yeah. And that defensive coordinator, it is really hard. The only person I've seen throw a decent ball running to the right-handed, running to their left and really get it off this year, to be honest, is probably two, and they played each other this week, Josh Allen and Baker Mayfield. If you go look at that tape, Sam Darnold he just could not get off that side, and they made him throw a lot in high leverage situations like that. And I think he's still fine. If you go back to the tape too, maybe he's like Cooper Kupp. Is he full speed? Probably don't know. And then Shaheed, he's second week in. There could have been some of that. It was just a bad cocktail of probably good scheme against wide receivers that probably were a step off, where Sam's a step ahead. But 4 INTs, golden sombrero. Jeez, Sammy. And you almost won the game.
I know. Yeah, defensive coordinator for the Rams, Chris Shula. I think he's got something figured out because Sam is 0-3 against the Rams in the last 3 games in the last year and a half. Go back to the playoff game last year when the Vikings came and they played the Rams. He threw 1 touchdown, 1 interception. This past weekend, it was 4 interceptions, no touchdowns. The Rams D was tight in the red zone, and if it wasn't for your kicker, they wouldn't have had a chance to even stay close and to have a chance at the end. So I think a lot has to do with adjustments. I do think Seattle's going to get them in a week. I think Sam's a good enough quarterback that he'll figure it out. But it did not look pretty. But despite all that, you could also talk about the Seahawks defense because Stafford threw for 160 yards, and the Rams rushed for 119 yards. If you look at the Seahawks, Sam threw for 279, and the Seahawks ran for 135. The Seahawks had the ball 37 minutes. The Rams had the ball 22 minutes.
If you put your hand over the turnovers, right, you'd sit there and go, these guys won 34.
Seahawks easily won the game.
Yeah. And even like you look at, like the Rams are just good at executing when they need to. Look at that, the Devontae Adams touchdown. Like, what do you have? Single man coverage against Tariq Woolen. Game over. Like, that done. Yeah. Right? So, and I think the narrative coming out of it that the Seahawks can take is like, we played the worst game we've played from a quarterback position. Defensively, we know we can stop them.
Yeah.
Like, so it's kind of twofold going into the next game. It's Sam Darnold shouldn't leave the tape room until he's figured it out. Like everything, check downs. What are you going to do in this situation? Conversely, it's like the offensive coordinators with the offense and Stafford and Williams and Devontae and Puka going like, what do we got to do here? Because I think they had 78 rushing yards in the first quarter, but then 1 in the second quarter. Like so again, McDonald's a defensive mind. So 2 of the better teams, top 5 teams?
2 of the best teams in the NFC.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw that matchup between the Eagles and Lions.
It looked like a baseball score.
It did. It wasn't pretty. But, if you hold the Lions to 9 points after they put up, 44 the week before? Like Sirianni, you might want to check like your, I don't know, if you're Dan Campbell, I think Sirianni kind of might want to do security check on your email or something like that. It's like he got his playbook from him or something like that.
But the Lions have been up and down all year. Their offense is the same personnel, but it's not the same person calling the offense and scripting the plays and coming up with the sets and the audibles. And
Yeah.
it's been a big difference because I was looking at the standings. Lions are below the Niners. I had to do like a double take, but that just goes to show you how the Niners have overachieved despite the injuries, and the Lions have underachieved based on their roster, their personnel, and all the expectations coming into this year.
Conversely, you go look at the one man. I wrote down the top two teams in the AFC. Denver, Sean Payton, like good coach, been there, done that, knows how to run an organization team. Vrabel, same kind of thing in New England. He's respected, been there, done that, old player. You look at the NFC, Philly, Sirianni, they've been there, Super Bowl champs. Rams, McVay, Super Bowl champs. But then you look at number 3 in the NFC. Who is it? The Bears.
Yeah.
Benny Johnson. Like, he is the most valuable coach, like by far in the league right now.
I would even argue that they're not even playing well right now.
They aren't.
And they're still winning. They're
somehow,
still
some way. Yeah. Like kind of like the Lions last year. Like they didn't play well at times, but they were still 14-2 at the end of the season.
Just wait till that Bears offense starts clicking.
I know.
With Caleb. How much better they're going to be.
And he's finding that rhythm. Like the funny part, go back to the Lions. David Montgomery's done nothing this year. Little to nothing, right? And Gibbs, they've leaned on Gibbs more. But you look at what Ben's creating with both Swift and who's the sixth round?
Kyle Mon something.
He got a tutty this week. I mean, he's good. Like he's creating that kind of same persona of a offense in Chicago with maybe some better pieces.
Yeah, because you've got Colston Loveland is your Laporta.
Right.
You've got a better quarterback, more mobile.
Yep.
With Williams. You've got a Dunze and what's DJ Moore?
Yeah.
I'd take the Lions.
I would still take
the Lions receivers.
But like he's doing it in the same fashion with just lesser pieces, but there's the output's still good. They're still winning games. Benny Johnson's his trajectory.
His podcast trajectory is hello. Welcome to Big Ben and K-Win. Each week we broadcast live. So if you're watching this live or even on demand, make sure you tickle that subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up. But if you're more of an audio podcast person, you can follow us, you can subscribe, you can thumbs up, you can even 5-star rate us. That'll help us out a lot. Anywhere you get your audio podcast. I'm K-Win, he's Big Ben. We talked a little football. We might talk a little bit more. Some NBA. Big Ben wants to cry a little bit more about the AL MVP race. And we're going to get into some college football, USC against Oregon.
Let me cry first, and then I can take off the Mariners hat. I went to a guy's weekend, and there was an argument about...
Where was it?
Indianola. Awesome.
Tell the people who live in California where that actually
awesome little
is.
Indianola. So Indianola would be the equivalent of like Half Moon Bay, kind of.
Okay.
Like it's kind of out, kind of in the middle of not nowhere, but it's kind of isolated. You have to take a ferry over to Kingston, then you loop around. It's an awesome area. But it's a guy's weekend. We have the debate. Like, and some guy countered me. He's like, nope, Judge had the best offensive season in some time. I'm like, is that factual? I was just so angry that Cal didn't get it. I really didn't look at the other side. He's like, it was a top 5 season, maybe he said all time. And so what that brought me to was one of a few things. Does defense matter? Like, does it matter where you play at all? Or is that
defense doesn't matter for the MVP? Let's just call it. I don't know. That's why they give you a gold glove. I mean, it hurts the players that are like really good offensively and really good defensively because Shohei got it.
Yeah, true. And Schwarber was the second, right? Like, yeah, let's be honest. Okay,
it's an offensive award.
That's the first thing too. In him saying that, and actually, like, we didn't pull out the comparisons, but he's like, Dude, if you anomalize these things and like just look at them and you're some unbiased, you would obviously say this individual's had a better season. And that's Aaron Judge. And so with all the, I guess, angst I had towards all those baseball, and then I tried to make the argument, I actually went far enough to like look up where all the baseball writers lived, like where did all the voters live, right? Because there is part of that. If you don't see the magic that happened with Cal Raleigh, then you're less prone to vote for him.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's a quantitative award. Like that's what it is. It's a quantitative award. It's stats. It's output measured by whatever we've put together in order to measure a season accurately. Like there's no qualitative piece to it.
No.
Like,
it's
numbers. It's numbers.
I said it last week. I'll say it again. I think WAR killed the MVP awards, right? Because if you just look at Judge's WAR, then all the advanced stats go in his favor. So, and I think a lot of people just judge based on advanced stats, and they may or may not watch Seattle play past the third inning. So they can't even watch the eye test with what Raleigh does offensively and defensively for the Mariners. They just go to the WAR.
Kicked off.
So I did want to come on here and talk about the Rookie of the Year so far for the NBA. I did all the research. It's no brainer. It's Con Knippel. Like I don't even know if we need to get into it because everyone knows, right?
Well, Con Knippel plays for a horrible team. You're in a good situation if you're a good rookie on a horrible team. Like you're going to get every opportunity. You're going to run the point. You're going to be this, 3-point specialist. You're going to do everything. I got VJ Edgecombe.
Ooh,
Most talented. Well, one, his nickname is the Generator. His real name is Victor Drexel. So I don't know why he goes by VJ. That's even more interesting. But he lived in the Bahamas, but they called him the Generator because he had to live off a generator for so often. Because went to Baylor, number 3 pick, most points in a debut by a rookie ever, 34, 7, and 3. And you're playing on a team in a market that's just edgy. Like they either love you or hate you. And what I think he has going for him, he's going to make a lot of people forget about Embiid pretty quickly.
Hey, they've already forgot about him.
Exactly.
And, they forgot about Paul George, too.
Yep. Like, they're going to forget about those guys real quick. If you got Maxey and Edgecombe out there, that's fun. That's fun basketball. Let's get after it. Like, at the rim, above the rim. If you're on a good team and perform, I give you more credit than if you're on a crappy team and perform.
But Con Knippel's doing it all around. Like he's an elite.
Because he has to.
Volume scorer. He still has to do it, right? He's averaging 17 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's shooting at like 47% from the field.
How many
over
minutes
40
is he playing?
from 3.
Is he playing the whole game? He's probably playing the whole game.
He's also playing with other scorers like LaMelo, Brandon Miller. He's got some other dudes on the team. It's not like it's just him. It's not like he's playing on the Brooklyn Nets. The Hornets are better than the Nets. But I like it because he was overshadowed at Duke. I even was like, I don't know if this guy's a top 4 pick. I didn't think he would be that good. And he's come in and he's played exactly the role that the Hornets need to. Spot up shooter in the corner. Give me the ball. I can on-ball pick. I can create. I can rebound a little bit. He's putting up better numbers than his boy Cooper Flagg.
Give me the ceiling comp.
Con Knippel, probably Luka. And
oh, dude. Come on.
No. Con Knippel. I mean, Rehorn hates when you do the comps. Sorry, Rehorn. A better Gordon Hayward?
There you go. Slightly better.
Yeah.
Like Gordon Hayward was nice for a few years.
He was nice. Yeah, he was really good in Boston.
Really good. Yeah.
We need to adopt the Memphis Grizzlies. We need to bring them into the jurisdiction, Big Ben.
They're 11th in the West right now.
You need to hear my argument. Who did they draft last year from Washington State?
Yeah. Jalen Wales, and they got Cedric this year.
Yeah.
They're both playing well.
Both played extremely well. Cedric Coward, he just started his first game on Saturday.
How'd he do?
He did great. 2-way player. He can shoot, play defense. He's second in scoring for the rookies. He's averaging 14, 6, and 3, 47% from the field. 37% from 3. Get rid of Ja. Build around the 2 Cougs. Hey, we need to go to a Grizzly game.
We should. Ooh.
And
In Portland.
I forgot about. He was drafted number 11 overall.
He was. So
by the Blazers. So like, this isn't some guy who's a flash in the pan. Like, he's a lottery pick. I feel like the Grizz. You've got Jaren Jackson. You've got Cedric. You've got Jalen. You need to get Ja out of there.
So the thing about these two guys, well, Jalen Wales, I forget where he was at before he was with the Cougs, but they're both transfers. That Cedric Howard played in Eastern Washington, which is Cheney, Washington, which is just small, peanut small. And then he went to Pullman, which was relatively a little bigger. Now he's in Memphis, which is probably the smallest market in the NBA. So he's operating kind of under the radar, and he's putting up big time numbers because he's getting to play a lot. I mean, Ja's out. Yeah. Jaren Jackson's your only asset. He might be playing in Seattle next year. They're talking about Memphis and New Orleans moving. So maybe he comes back to Washington to play. I would go to a game, though.
Let's go.
Sacramento?
Let's do it. Stay at the Kimpton.
Yes. I love the Kimpton. Great little bowling alley there.
Yeah.
I think that's the player. Did I tell you I saw Luke Walton hanging out there? Yeah. So that's where like the players stay. The only nice place in Sacramento is the Kimpton right next to the hotel.
Before we get off the NBA, LeBron James is coming back. And he's coming back. How ironic, a home game against the Utah Jazz. So the Lakers will therefore get a win in his debut. Look at the teams he picked. Timing's everything. LeBron is very intentional. The Lakers, next 5 games, Utah, at Utah. Utah's 5-8, by the way. Clippers 4-10. Mavs 4-11. Pelicans 2-12. He came back, so the narrative won't be Lakers are losing because LeBron is interfering with Luka and Reeves. It's going to be like the Lakers are rolling now that LeBron is back. And he is a very smart man to plan his comeback around this weak-ass schedule.
I'm trying to think, is there equivalent of that in any, like, it'd be like if a starter came back, a spot start against the Pirates.
Yeah.
Or like,
it would be like coming back against the Rockies in Colorado if you're a hitter.
Game series, yeah. Put me in, coach. I'm good. That obliques, we're good. Get me out there. Oh, this is the righty-lefty matchup. Nice. Short porch. LeBron returns to practice. It's like, okay, cool. And then to your point, that we're still creating like this, but the LeBron awe, I feel like, is the awe of LeBron is dissipating. Like, not pretty quickly, but it's, I think, what the Lakers want, right? Like, you want Luka and Reeves to be those guys rather than waiting with bated breath for LeBron to return and maybe you become a play-in team.
Exactly. Like, Luka was playing at an all-star level.
Is Luka the alpha now?
He's still the alpha. I think
Luka's
where they're going to struggle,
Reeves beta, and then LeBron's like,
it should be like that, but I don't think it will be like that. I think LeBron is going to slide in at number 2, and then Reeves is going to be 3.
Who's getting the interview after the game?
Probably still Luka.
Okay.
And LeBron.
Like 4 with Luka, 1 with LeBron?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Lakers are 10-4, 4th in the West. But don't let that fool you into believing that they are a very good team. They'll still make the playoffs, but their net rating is 15, which means their offense is in the middle of the pack. That means their defense is in the middle of the pack. That means once they play a full season, the Lakers will be in the middle of the pack because LeBron's coming back. That doesn't mean defense is going to improve in their starting lineup that already has Reeves and Luka, who aren't the best defenders. So now you've got 3 players who are defensively, and then 3 primary ball handlers that have to kind of wait and see what the other person does. Basketball is all about chemistry. It kind of worked when they had 2 guys doing the pick and roll, like Luka go, Reeves go, and then you can throw in role players and defensive players and shooters. Now that's going to be a little out of whack with LeBron.
You know what they're going to be number one at? I just thought about this in the week. Just BS calls that they get. Like you watch Luca, and Luca's like up faking, doing the James Harden, and then LeBron's going to be able to do the same thing. That game's going to be slow. You're going to be able to go to a Dodgers game probably before the end of a Lakers game. They're going to be long. A lot of free throws.
A lot of free throws.
A lot of free throws. All right, where are we going next?
Let's see where we're at. I mean, we can go quick Niners real quick.
They look good.
They look good. Purdy's back. And it's not only Purdy. I mean, when the Niners have their offensive weapons like Parasol,
when's
Jennings,
Ayuk back?
McCaffrey, he's coming back, and Kittle, they're a very good team. Offensively, I think they'll put up points. They'll score. They're not going to get it in their own way offensively. It's defensively. How can they just hold a team with all these rookies, second and third year players? But here's what I want to know, Big Ben.
What's that?
The Niners are, let me get to my notes. They're 7-4 with 6 games left. You're going to predict where they're going to finish up. I'm going to give you their games.
Okay.
So they have 4 home games left.
Ooh, that's nice.
Against Carolina, Tennessee, Chicago, and Seattle. And that Seattle game is last week, so Seattle might already clinch, and they might mail it in.
Okay.
Then they've got 2 road games at Cleveland and at Indy. So they're 7-4. How many of the last 6 games do you think they'll win based on that record?
I think those are two tough road games. Browns defense is good. Like Purdy could get.
Offense isn't good.
Shedeur Sanders can beat Brock Purdy now. If he does, that's bad. I think you lose at the Colts.
Okay.
I think you got the Panthers.
Okay.
Unless there's a bounty to break CMC. The Bears be a tough one.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one.
That'll be a tough one.
They'll probably lose to the Bears.
They'll lose to the Bears.
You know what? I'll even give them a loss in Cleveland, but they'll beat Tennessee and they'll beat Seattle because Seattle's going to mail it in.
So 3-3, so you end at 10-7?
Yeah, wild card, baby.
Not so fast. Seahawks were 10-7 last year.
Have you seen who's below the Niners?
Yeah, that's true.
It's like the Panthers are down there and the Vikings are down there.
That's true. The Niners are sneaky. They might get them all back at just the right time.
NFC West getting 3 teams.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Maybe we could get media credentials to all 3 of those games. We should definitely get that.
All right, let's get a little college football, which is brought to you by Incline Burgers and Brews. Your go-to place to get smash burgers and craft brews. Incline Village, that's where I go. Great breakfast too, Big Ben.
It's Incline Village is probably my favorite, one of my more favorite places in this country. It's nestled. It's nice. It's kind of, you can walk everywhere, kind of. You can get down to the lake. Grand Hyatt right there is beautiful. Who are we talking? Oregon versus USC. And this is why this game is important. Because this is an elimination game, Big Ben. Whoever loses this game is out of the college football playoff because Indiana's going to go. Ohio State's going to go. They're probably only going to get one other team, and it's going to be the winner of this game. Lincoln Riley. Where is it?
Eugene.
Oh, jeez.
It was -7.5. I looked today, it's -10. So, what do the people in Vegas know that we don't know? It's going the other way.
Yeah. There's something going on. Like it's wet balls or I don't know. I think the biggest story is probably the recruiting that's coming out of this game. Those are the 2 teams that used to just, of the Big Ten, right? Take the 4 on the West Coast. So you got UCLA, USC, Oregon, Washington, right? USC still has kind of that pull. Or if they really want that pull, and they got to win this game. Like USC is one of those programs, if you put them in the college football playoff 2 years in a row, like all of a sudden the momentum's back.
Yeah.
They got the pockets. like things start to shift. Lincoln Riley, you start getting those recruits coming back or staying in state. I don't think they win though. Like if they make it close, they might, like maybe you come tell your recruits, hey, you're the guy that puts us over the edge, or we beat Oregon.
You're right, because LA's got the beach, it's got the weather, it's got the celebrities, like it's got the good looking girls. So like football players want to come and play, and the momentum's heading in that direction. This is the best run since the Pete Carroll era. Like this is the best offensive and defensive line SC has put on the field. Like everyone's saying, oh, they can't win, they can't play Big Ten football. Well, they're here, they're ready. And that's why I am going to pick Oregon. Ducks defense is better.
Next year, USC. Next year. You described LA, and that's like the exact opposite of Eugene. Like Eugene is crunchy, rainy. It's got the Nike allure, but yeah, I think if you are Lincoln Riley and you really like statement win that, you look back and you go, okay, that's the minute, like it has to be this one. You win on the road in front of all their recruits, because all the recruits want to come to this game.
Yeah.
Because the recruits are looking at either USC or Oregon. They're not looking at UCLA and Washington generally. Yeah. So, I mean, you win big here, but again, it's probably going to be some of the guys will probably experience rain for the first time in this game.
I watched the Iowa game versus USC. Iowa got out to a lead and USC came back and then they won. And Lincoln Riley was celebrating like he won the Super Bowl. And you can just tell that he's probably tired of hearing the narrative of like USC can't win in the Big Ten. He's not a good defensive coach. He has no players. So like that was a big win. This game is even bigger for USC.
Every coach has a shelf life, right? Like Lincoln Riley came from Oklahoma to USC with kind of this, boy wonder-ish type, I think everyone thought he would be kind of like Lanning is to Oregon right now.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone thought he would be the guy, like boom, boom, boom. It just hasn't happened. And so I think he's finally feeling that like Iowa's the oldest stalwart Big Ten team. They play Big Ten football. They're the definition of Big Ten football.
Yeah.
So for him to win that game, to your point, he can change the narrative. Like we can play Big Ten football. We can play ground and pound, and we can play air it out. Now, this week's just going to be who has the better athletes. Against Iowa, Iowa probably not even on a scale of what USC gets in the way of recruits. But still a good, well-coached football team. You're going to have a well-coached football team and really good recruits.
Yeah, well, I think what Oregon has going for them is they're playing at home. It's hard to win in Autzen, but they have the recruiting classes of the last couple of years on both sides of the ball. Like SC's really good offensively. Defense, I think they're okay. But Oregon's really good defensively. I think they're third in the nation in like yards allowed. They're probably like 10th in the nation in points allowed. And they're going to stop the run. They're going to stop the Trojans' offense. And they're going to put it in to the college football playoff.
Hopes for Lincoln Riley. Here's the other thing, too. The fans in Eugene really care about football. That's like the only thing, right? It's just that. And I don't think you can say the same for USC. Like you talk about, there's the beach nearby. There's, other stuff to do. But again, a win like this would bring people back, right? Yeah. I'll take the Trojans. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. 10.5. I'm getting 10.5.
From me or from Vegas?
Both. What are you going to take a cut off the Vegas line?
I think it's 10. I moved to 10.
No, it didn't. It's 10.5.
Did you just look?
No, but you said 10.5. You're not going to skirt me so we get a tie.
I think, okay, if I said 10.5, then let me just double check. Yeah, it's 10.5.
There we go. I'll take 10.5 on the road. That's a 7.5. That's a touchdown. Okay. I like it. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Is that what they do?
yeah.
I've never been to a game in Union just because I knew I would not enjoy the fans.
Who's worse, a Ducks fan or a Huskies fan?
I think Huskies are a little more cordial. Like they'll let you hang out at tailgates if you're wearing like the other team or whatever. But you go down to Eugene, and I think I had a roommate that went to Oregon. He like threw a beer glass at a guy from another university, and he was proud of it. He's like, I nailed the guy with like, what? You don't do that. He's like, no, he was from the other. Just Ravens. You don't go to Eugene wearing the other team's gear without like a squad.
Yeah.
Like a flock of, you need like a flock of ducks. You need to make that flying V like in Mighty Ducks in order to get anywhere. Just or else you're getting picked off by the Oregon fans, the angry Oregon fans. They have to live in Eugene all the time.
What about Beavers fans?
Beavs and Cougs are we're just hanging out. We're lowly. We won't hurt anyone.
Good.
I mean, do no harm. Do no harm. Like this podcast, we do no harm.
Do no harm. Should we get out of here?
It is 9:00.
Yeah.
It's my bedtime.
Okay.
Just roll out of this chair right in the bed. And we're back at it next week, 8:15 Pacific Standard Time. If you want to hit us live on YouTube, again, make sure you tickle that subscribe button, like, comment, review, whatever you want to do. If you're more of an audio podcast, get us on Spotify, Apple iTunes. Where else we can wherever you get your podcast, we're there.
We're everywhere.
We are everywhere. Social media, Facebook at Big Ben _ or at Big Ben Kwin _, Instagram, Threads, X. We're on X. We are
all
on
the
X.
Discord.
All the Discord, yeah. I still haven't figured out the Discord all that well.
Neither have I.
We'll get there.
Neither of our followers. ALO. They're expensive. All this athleisure gear went through the roof. COVID. I remember when sweatpants were $30.
I know.
Champion sweats.
But you know the thing about Lululemon back in the day, you used to walk in and get like, I always knew the cut I wanted, the length I wanted, and I'd always get them like a length short just so they looked a little jogger-ish. Mm-hmm. But I've had the same ones for probably going on 10 years. Like they're not even black anymore. They're faded so badly. Like you put on a black shirt with them, you can't do it.
What's those old school sweats are back in? Remember those like sweats you get from Big Five? They're baggy.
Yeah.
And they're like corded at the end and they're just like navy blue or gray. Like those are hot in the streets again. Hey, instant reaction after Oregon USC game.
Okay. 10.5 for what?
Oh, whoa, we're betting?
Yes. I wouldn't have taken USC if I was
$20 Venmo bet.
Okay. That's high stakes for you.
It's like half a hat. I'm just going to hold it in my bank for the next $20 I win off you. And then I'll buy my Memphis Grizzlies hat.
Ooh.